Hi, I'm Paris, and if you're going to be traveling this holiday season off to see people in places you're not familiar with, there's a new virus out there you've got to worry about, so if you can't be good, be careful. Make sure you have one of these. The PortaPow data blocker for your cell phone. What did you think I was going to show you? Yes, the company made it look like one of those, but let me show you what's inside. I think these are one size fits all, meaning Android or Apple user. This is the little device. Here's the device that's going to keep you, or at least your smartphone, from getting infected. The data cable has been removed from this USB connector. So your standard charging cable for your phone has the power cable and the data cable, which makes it vulnerable at a public charging port. You can plug this in. They found that hackers can access the data on your phone either to steal the data or to install some malware while you're charging your phone from a public charging port. So this has the power cables but no data cables. You take the exposed tip of your USB cable and plug it into this device. Now, when you plug this into the charging port, there is no chance that they can get access to the data on your phone. And it's also kind of festive and holiday looking. So you put that on the end of your charging cable, and then you plug the cable into your phone, and you can then use those public charging ports and not have to worry. And if this isn't something you've heard of, yeah, sadly it's always something new. Just a couple days ago, the Los Angeles airport warned people about using those public charging ports, or even if you see a cable left hanging in one of them or the actual transformer itself and say, oh, score, I get a free one, they can actually make the cable or the transformer so that it has a chip in it and it can either extract data from your phone or install malware onto your phone, theoretically. Now, if you bring your own cable and your own charging transformer, then you're safe. You don't have to worry about plugging this into an electrical outlet and getting hacked, at least not yet that I know of. It's just the USB connect directly will allow the data transfer. Once you're using this, there's no data coming out of these prongs. Now, with your own portable battery backup and your own cable, you're good too. I like a high capacity battery backup. This can do about 4 charges of my phone, so that way I'm clear all the way through from when I leave the house to when I get to the hotel, where I will use my own cable and my own transformer rather than plugging into that USB port of the lamp. Now, I didn't know about the security risk before, so I wasn't doing it because I was so smart. It's just that with this transformer and this cable, my phone will do quick charge, where it charges up like 70% in just 30 or 40 minutes. So I always use it for that reason, but little did I know I was actually protecting myself from a potential threat. Now, if you do plug your phone into one of the public USB outlets at the mall, at the airport, and something fishy is going on, you should see a notification, whether it's iPhone or Android, asking you whether you want to make the data connection with the device. Here, I'll show you what happens when I plug my phone into my computer to charge. You notice the bottom option here, no file transfer. That's the one it defaults to, and that's the one you want to select. Now I'll put on the data blocker and plug it into the computer again. This time, no notification came up about data transfer because there are no data cables, so it doesn't even see that it's plugged into my computer, which is a potential data transfer device. And when I went into the power settings, you can see it's charging. Now, can the lack of a data connection ever be a problem? It can. Some phones with their quick charge feature actually do talk to the charger, so they negotiate the charging speed, and you may lose out on that. So I think your phone may default to a slower charging speed, but this device will allow the 2.4 milliamp hour charge. My OnePlus 6T does have quick charge, but I'm going to plug this into the transformer with the data blocker on, plug it into the wall, and see if I still get that quick charge or just the regular fast charge. And yes, with my phone, I lose the quick charge capability as well without the data connection, but it's still charging at the fast charge rate, just not fastest. So the PortaPow data blocker goes for about $7 for one. I got a 2-pack, it was about $12. I've got 2 teenage daughters. When we travel, they have to keep their phones topped up all the time, so I've got 2 just for them. The other possibility, I guess, is you could turn your phone off completely and then plug it into the public port. But even when your phone's off completely, you notice it does come up with a little battery graphic or a little message. There's still something going on there even when the phone's off. Or if you want to rule out all risk, don't plug into those public charging ports. But if you do, make sure you use protection. Find out more about them at the link down below this video. Safe travels, and I'll see you on the next review.